Enhaloing The Lamanaut by Blair MacKenzie Blake. Read by Renee Sekula. Shrill whistlings of the majestic solitudes, titanic rocks in lavender drifts. Snow leopard of a pale green moon, enhaloing opulent kingdoms of steep rocky outcrops neath glittering white summits. Eyes of prismatic amber, watching the silver-winged dragon coiling and curveting against mountain walls glistening. Deafening crash of thunder shaking alpine forests, with sparkling avalanches rumbling through the range. Ibex and blue sheep vivified on a frozen canvas in a blinding flash of lightning from the pastels of monsoon clouds. Pines and rhododendron lit up with a brilliant clearness. Breathtaking grandeur of gorges and precipices intensified. Labyrinth of boulder-strewn canyons in the mysterious depths, jeweled lakes of blue, intense as sapphires. Opals of brown horses alarmed in patches of green, neighing in dappled meadows along the high plateau. Petrified attention of Kiang in dew-gemmed grasslands, thunder of herds galloping over violet mountains. Birds entranced by the aura of silver majesty hanging stationary in a grove of mighty conifers, gleaming metallic egg pulsating with a multiplicity of colors, humming like swarms of maddened bees in the forest primeval. Fluidity of its radiant splendor absorbing the exotic verdure, coppery trunks robed with velvety lichen. Drone of hexagonal veiling spewing cascades of molten gold from the dulling rainbow halo enveloping its peculiar sheen. Mossy carpet of the wood aglow with beams of variegated fire, flickering like bolts of kaleidoscopic lightning in the clearing. Silvery blue flame becoming a frail, uniformed entity, bodily luster of a complex doll dwarfed against the arboreal curtain, wandering from the sphere's mercurial surface, reflecting in its painful harmony the mist of iridescent puddles. Blossoming orchids and ferns in eyes of black holiness, rich tableau of flowers thirsting for ghostly rays of cerulean. Entering a brilliant tunnel amid tapestries of dusky emeralds, vanishing from the fragile pageantry of indigo butterflies. Muted golden images wreathed in coils of patchouli, lacquered tea tables with gilt copper censers. Ornate lanterns glow, casting shadows on the wall hangings. Silken tonkas with a pantheon of tuileries enhaloed in flames. Shaven austerity of an occultist in a brocaded oriental robe, deeply absorbed behind a lattice screen of richly carved teakwood. Kneeling at a magical altar redolent with temple incense, spectrum of flaming oil in bowls of chased silver. Lodge room furnished with bookcases containing rare volumes, dusty wisdom of pages bound in gilded leather. Explorers seeking the hidden masters of Tibet and Mongolia, keepers of a treasure fallen from the starry infinity. Whispers of caravan drivers heard over patinaed camel bells, of a blooming oasis hidden by the desert's crimson veils. Shifting sands revealing the golden caves of Agarthy, leaves of purple inked senzar in libraries of ancient scrolls. Gazing at a framed portrait of a mysterious being, praetor human intelligence with a bald, bulbous cranium, narrow slits of eyes widening in a face of leaded gray, almond-shaped bulbs of glistening black, unblinking with a hypnotic fixity. Ringing silence while focused on the sketch of a magical seance, mantra disappearing into flames of perfect darkness, Lamanaut draped in vermilion falling into an abysmal void. Embroidered dragons in bluish streams entwining iron scrollwork, visualizing the painted sigil at the gateway to initiation. sensation of vertigo in a corridor of many brilliance. Stepping beyond an ornamental pylon into the perfumed azure, shielded from intense sun showers by a decorated parasol, mind transported to a heavenly dimension of existence. Lush Paradise unfurling like a vast landscape scroll, poppied Rainbow Valley neath fantasies of snows, kingdom of Shambhala, a shimmer with a dreamlike, opalescent light. Rider of a jeweled horse, upon the pulse of unearthly green, fragrant sandalwood sensing the peacock throne of enlightened kings, shining devas appearing in the nimbus of a resplendent egg, guides of the living mandala in polished golden cars. Intoxicating gardens of blossoming flowers, clarity of wondrous hues in a variety of focuses. Scent of jasmine neath garlands of hanging moss, waterfowl flapping wings, dripping gems from bluish copper streams. Pavilions encrusted in coral, shaded by luxurious foliage, swans on lakes of blue silk under canopies of chiming jade. Gilded pagodas reached by a flight of roofed stairs, melodious bamboo flute trilling from moonlit verandas. Voyager carried aloft in a globule of radiant amber over Himalayan pines to the abode of the holy immortals. Stupas of turquoise against night's dazzling glimmer, commanding edifice of a lamazari perched on a formidable ledge. Pungent labyrinth of halls lit with butter lamps a-twinkle, sickly odor mingled with resinous incense of deodar. Monks in lustrous orange silk gliding down crumbling steps, leading the aspirant into an undiscovered crypt. Effigies softly radiating in the aureole of eastern candles, protectors of the treasure embalmed with cinnabar. Lamaic scepter adorned with black serpents, staff bedecked with the scintillant fragment of the dropas. Iridescence of the starstone Isha Sha'ar, held in fingers of yellow mist, congealed kala with sigil of the Nagas in an oily, garish vortex. Gusts of mauve pelting the aura of the traveler, protected by the spectral mask of lamb and a sort of mulberry. Floating in tranquility against the spangled radiance, etherealized shells preserved by the elixir of deathlessness. Astral palace in rippling sand like luminous topaz. Charming gardens enameled with flowers yielding luscious fruit. Regal grace of a tigress silhouetted by a moon glittering red. Jeweled azure face of a voluptuous, heavenly nymph. Slender-waisted maiden with firm round breasts. Clothed in wisps of gauze like blissful violet clouds. Hands of the Apsara offering a skullcap of celestial wine. Silver nectar poured from the spectrum of chakras. Drunk on the beauty of eyes the color of an unfaded lotus, lying supine in the glamour of a magical pencil.